Live. Oh my god, it's so hot here. But today, with shade on my head, uh, today I'm gonna unbox this. So if you've been in my other group, where I talk about how you can actually, um, oh shoot, there's so many things. It's kind of an introduction how you can tap into some extra energy to get your stuff done. And there was some exercise in it. And the third exercise I was talking about was when you're in front of decisions, when you are overwhelmed, almost anxious because you have so many things to do, that sometimes it's nice to just, have someone who takes care of it. And there are different approaches. And I want to talk about one of them, but there are kind of two ways how you can see it. And the story I told in my other Facebook group is like when you want to get something done. For example, you want to sell your house, but somehow this house is not selling. So many people are coming by, they're checking it out, but they're not buying. And at some point when you've been trying it for months and months and months, then there is the story in the States, I heard, that when you have a cent and I think it's St. Joseph, and you get that figure of St. Joseph, and then you turn it upside down and you put it in your front yard of the house you want to sell, then it will sell in just no time. So, and this actually works because there's a mechanism which kind of relaxes you within, and you let something else take care of it. Where you might have seen this is when a couple has been trying to get married, get pregnant together, and it just doesn't work. Yeah, my mother had the same troubles with me, and when when they kind of give up and like, oh, whatever, ta-da, I showed up. And just a year later, my brother showed up. Who's actually going to show up tonight here as well. So, and people are saying, oh, how does it work? Because you're trying so hard, nothing is working. You go all the distance to make it work. And when it works, it's actually when you just decide like, oh, whatever. So to make it a little bit easier to let go, it's usually when you have a sparring partner who can take care of it. So the people of you who are a little bit more spiritual, you can have a piece of paper, and when you believe in an inner being or source or the higher self or the perfect version of you, or whatever, God, then you can take a piece of paper, and then you draw a line in the middle. And on one side you write, well, actually you can first write a list of all the things you want to have done. The basic to-do list. Just write everything down, brained up, without any judgment, no matter how big or small. And then is when the magic happens. You take the to-do list, take another piece of paper, and then you draw a line. And then from your previous to-do list, you put down on your page, and this is the page of the divine, of the universe, of the higher intelligence of the universe, whatever call it, or just someone else takes care of it. And here on your side are really only the things you really would like to take care of. List them here, and all the other stuff you put on the other side. So these can be many things. I mean, of course, if you need to wash the dishes, I don't know if that works, if you just write it here and, hey, wash the dishes. If your family member, roommate, flatmate boyfriend's gonna jump up, girlfriend, and say, yeah, I'm gonna do the dishes. But anyhow, could happen. I remember my time in a boarding school. If you just wait long enough, it's gonna happen. So if you have things in your life right now where you just think this is overwhelming, you need to, I don't know, maybe you're a pretty brainy person like me too, and a passionate learner, then you think, oh my god, there's so many courses I want to take, so many skills I want to acquire. Or if you want to travel, then you have so many places where you want to travel to, but you don't have the funds for it yet. Or you want to have a new car, you want to have a new job. I mean, of course you then still have to do the action to get there, but initially that's a thing sitting in the back of our heads sometimes, which is just nagging and wearing us down. So what I came up with is, and what I like is, I want to have a small action figure, a mini me. And that is kind of the action figure I want to be. That is my inner being, which I think I can just hand off over the stuff that I don't want to take care of it. And in order, I mean, you can take a box to hand it over to. You can use a piece of paper, and I decided to do an action figure. Do you have a guess which one this is? This is so cool. I bought it online for a couple of bucks, and it could be anything. I mean, I don't have anything laying around here, but it could be a beautiful box. It could be a little. In Germany, we have these surprise eggs. You know, what, a happy hippo or whatever. You have to use that one as your figure. But as I like to set intentions and kind of focus on how things are going to be for me in the future and what kind of person I'd like to be, I wanted an action figure. Okay, drum roll. Well, I'm thinking of which side to show you. So there's actually maybe this one. Some of you really know it when you see already the feet. And of course it's a female character. Ta-da! Wonder Woman! Okay, I still have to let the hair grow, but I already have this thing and tight suit. So this is the thing. This is going to be, or is, my avatar. And I was just so inspired to do this today, right now. I don't know, because it was a sun or whatever. I have had this already for a week, and I want to make this live to unbox it with you. And I'm not really professional. Well, I had a knife here. I should have used that one. So what I do with this one is, as soon as I have a desire, a wish, and I'm getting all worked up about it, I'm gonna hand it to my little inner being, my avatar. Ooh, I hope I don't break it. Ah, bummer. Maybe this is a collective, not supposed to be taken out. There you go. Oh, she has a nice bum. Look at that. This is so cool. So, yeah, I just love how, you know, confident and strong she is, and still very feminine, but damn it, she has muscles. Can you see this? Well, I guess you have to get your own action figure. So, this is my little inner being, my mini me, my, yeah, the person who's gonna take a care for me about this stuff. And what I like to think is really that we get what we want, and sometimes we are not really aware of what we want, and that's why we get stuff which we think we don't want. We really don't prefer. So I'm making a point of really, you know, focusing an intention to be careful of what I'm thinking, not to be a sloppy thinker, but really to think positive, to create positive emotion, and yeah, bring just beautiful times into my life. And that's also what I want to share with you. And yes, so this is basically the I was going to say the end of my course. No, this is the example of the last exercise of the Feel Good Jumpstart Challenge. That's what it was, the Feel Good Jumpstart Challenge. And I wanted to show people how they actually can, you know, tap right into feeling good, and that it starts within. And that is, I know I spoiled it. If you want to take this for the last day, anyhow, well, get an action figure or a box or a happy hippo or a stone or whatever. And this is the avatar, or the thing, you can hand your desires to, and they will take care of it. Because the mechanism is, like I mentioned with the pregnancy, is that at first you were trying so hard, and when you kind of release the energy, then it showed up. So it can't hurt. I mean, believe it or believe it not, I don't really care actually. But it makes life so much nicer, enjoyable, and for some people this has really made a difference. So get your action figure, and I don't know, how do you say it in English? Shared sorrow is half the sorrow. Halbes Leid, geteiltes Leid is halbes Leid. And when you share joy, it's just double. So yeah, she has a lot of stuff to do. I'm gonna hand her over some things. That's actually why I wanted to unbox her, because of so many desires and wishes, which I can't wait to happen. And of course, you don't just wish and boom, it happens. There's some steps you have to do in between. But that's, you know, if you work with me, or if you get into the coaching with me, we work on that one. But that is the start. You know, you set an intention, live an intention. You know, set an intention every morning, as much as you can. Let it be a to-do list at first. That's probably what most of you know. And then after the to-do list, it could be how you're thinking, what kind of creations you want to have. And then the last one, the intention, the last level could be really, you know, like dream big. I don't know if you're a bit like me, but for me sometimes dreaming big was really difficult. But now I can hand it over. So this got a bit long. I don't see how long. Oh, almost 11 minutes. But yes, just enjoying the sun and unboxing my avatar. Take care. Have a great life. Start with a great day. And yesterday I set the intention that today will be great, and it is actually amazing. I'm having a great day. So yeah, later on I'm gonna work out, so I'm gonna have a bum like her. So, you know, action required. Bye.